The top 5 questions you need to ask yourself before you open a business. Why do you want to be an owner is the first question you want to ask yourself, and very important. Our whys are always the leverage, right, that keep us going. We all have to understand that when you own a business, own a studio, things aren't going to go exactly as you expected. Pandemics can happen, all kinds of stuff can happen, but having your why in clear creates leverage. And so some whys that you might have is some people think this is for legacy, right? Something I'm trying to create for others. Some other whys might be for money and free time, or some people's whys might be for that's just an expectation. It's the next logical step because I've been doing this a long time, so I guess I should become an owner. Now, the strength of your why will determine how well you can get through challenges when things go wrong. If you have a strong why, you're going to push through. You're going to find a way around, or under, around, or over whatever obstacles in your way. If your why is weak, then when things go wrong, you're more likely to quit. So just pause the video, write down what your why is. Why do you want to become an owner of a studio? And then you can start the video after that. Next question is, what type of owner would you want to be? Now, on this question, there's different types of, everybody thinks I'm an owner, that makes me, or an entrepreneur, but those aren't exactly the same. There's many different types of owner. A lot of people are single proprietors. That means they own the studio, but they do all the work. They are teaching the lessons, they are doing everything, and it's them. They are the business. So that is a way to be an owner, and that you have to choose if that's how you want to be. The next one is what's called an owner-operator, which is someone who's doing a lot of the roles, who's thinking a little bit more about the operations of the business and actually running somewhat of a business. But a lot of times the business owns them just as much as they own the business, which means they're in every day. It runs with them, and without them, maybe it doesn't run so well. And this is sometimes burnt out. We all do have to go through this, but that might not be my intention. And so I want to be intent at the very end. Do I want to be an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is someone that thinks about the big picture of the business. It's not someone who has to be there every day. They are the ones who are thinking about strategy and being more proactive. A lot of times a proprietor and an owner-operator being more reactive. And so you have to think, okay, well, no, my goal is really to be a true entrepreneur. An entrepreneur, the business should run without them, right? Because they're outside of the business. And they are making improvements on the business and working on the business, not in the business. So that's the difference between like an entrepreneur and an owner-operator. And so it's very important that you kind of decide, even before you start the process, which one do I really want to be? The next question you're going to ask yourself is, do you want to be the star, or do you want to build a team? It's very important when you want to open a business or open a studio that you ask yourself this question. Are you ready to not be the star anymore, or do you still want to be the star? Are you going to be the one teaching the lessons and doing all the work, getting all the awards, making all the acclaim? Or are you going to be focused on building a team around you and learning how to work through others? Right, this question goes very much with the last question. Is obviously, if you want to be a sole proprietor, you still want to be the star, then that's great. And if that makes you happy and that's what you want to do, then by all means do it. If your goal is to be an entrepreneur, then being the star is never going to work, and you have to focus on building that team. So next question is, what rewards are you looking for? Are you looking for extrinsic rewards or intrinsic rewards? And it's very clear, very important to ask this question. Am I looking for rewards such as I want more money, I want more free time? These are extrinsic rewards. Am I looking for status, significance? Because I just want to be the boss, I just want to be the one in charge. These are all extrinsic rewards. Or am I looking for intrinsic rewards, which is, I really want to be help the generation, the next generation. I want to make it easier. I want to make a better experience for the clients. I want to really improve a community. That's why I want to open this business in this community, because they don't have one. And these are intrinsic rewards. The clarity in these two are very important, because it's been shown if you're trying to open a business for just extrinsic rewards and that's it, the likelihood of success lowers a lot, because there's a lot of work that's going to go into these rewards, and by the feel goods are going to have to fuel you, right? The feel goods of me helping these people, helping my staff, helping my clientele, helping my community, and me improving just as a person, right? Getting to that next level. Those are all intrinsic rewards, and those fuel you to success. Final question: are you willing to change your mindset, change your habits to achieve your future vision? The whole reason why you open a studio or you want to own a studio is you have a vision of what it's going to look like, right? You have a vision of how much money you're going to make, how much free time, the kind of staff. You have this vision, but are you willing to make the changes? Like I said, learn the skills, have a different way of thinking. Are you willing to do the work? Right? Are we willing to get out there and plow the fields and plant the seeds before we reap the harvest? Are we willing to do what it takes, or do we want those rewards now? Being clear on that and having the willingness to grow and change. You got to realize opening a studio, opening a business is a journey, right? It's not a destination. You're not going to get the outcome right away. You are going to have to change. So you have to ask yourself that. What got you here is not going to get you to that vision. It won't get you there.